What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick rant video. MMA news. I'm a little bit late on this one, but I have some thoughts on the situation. Dan Hardy basically being fired from his UFC commentator duties. Apparently there was an incident on Fight Island with a female employee. That's all I read. I think that's all the information available. The way the headlines read, you can assume the worst. I saw on Twitter Dan Hardy had a back and forth with one of the writers. They made a correction to the story. The title basically didn't focus on the employee being a female, because like I said, you know, with certain wording and titles, you can make some pretty bad assumptions. Dan defended his integrity, his honor, and his character. I saw a lot of people backing him up. I got some thoughts. Well, first of all, super bummed that Dan Hardy is not doing commentary anymore for the UFC or BT Sports. That really sucks because he was one of my favorite commentators. Loved him as a fighter back in the day. The dude was a maniac. Of course, his career got cut short due to like a heart condition, but that seems to have been resolved. He's been hinting at a comeback. He's been training for a comeback. So that's kind of like super exciting. But what happens now? He is still under contract with the UFC as far as like fighting, as far as I know. But I don't know, like with this whole situation being let go as far as like commentating, does that affect his contract? He's not even sure himself. So yeah, Dan kind of has tweeted and expressed on social media, anytime, any place, any promotion. So as far as like him fighting again, I would love to see it. Would have been cool if it was in the UFC because I associate Dan Hardy with the UFC. I'm sure if he really wants to fight, it's gonna happen. But going back to like this mysterious incident, I saw a lot of comments. A lot of people thought it was actually Laura Sanko. Laura Sanko gets on social media, flat out denies it was her, and just expresses a lot of praise for Dan Hardy. Says he helped her out a lot in her career. Said he has great character. All her interactions have been professional and great. So that was pretty cool of Laura Sanko sticking up for Dan Hardy. Me personally, what I think, it probably was like some blown up, you know, simple incident, an argument. Who knows what happened? We're living in like sensitive times right now, but I'm sure more information will be released. As far as what I feel about Dan Hardy, I don't know him personally, but I'm a fan of his. I followed him for years. Seems like a really intelligent, articulate, stand-up guy by all accounts. Does he have a temper? Maybe. A lot of us guys do. It's called testosterone, and he's a professional fighter. Martial artist basically his whole life. So, you know, he had that incident with Herb Dean. It is what it is. I mean, that kind of was like a late stoppage. We can't crucify people for like past actions and link them with current actions. I think it's kind of like unfair, especially because we don't really know what's going on. But I see mostly support for Dan Hardy, which is cool. Let's see what happens. Let's see what comes out. Maybe he'll get reinstated as a commentator, which I hope he does because he's fantastic in my opinion. He does have his YouTube channel where he does fight breakdowns. I wonder how that's going to be affected because he does use UFC clips in media. Probably not going to be allowed to do that anymore, you know, not being in their good graces. But again, we don't really know what's going on. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the whole Dan Hardy situation. If you have any information or sources, feel free to post it. I'm a fan of the guy. I think he's an awesome commentator. Like I said, I loved him as a fighter. Very exciting. I don't necessarily see Dan Hardy, you know, coming at a female all crazy or being threatening or any, you know, any funny business. But that's just me. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. We'd love to read your thoughts. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoyed this segment, consider hitting that sub button. Like and share, guys. Helps the channel grow. Appreciate it so much. And until the next segment, you all take care.